Good day, everyone. Welcome to our crystal ball reading for today. This is a timeless reading, so whatever time you encounter this video, that could be the time for you. Well, for today, we will just ask again any message from the universe. We will let the spirit to freely express itself to us. The divine to really express himself to us. So let us start first with a short moment of quiet prayer. Let us now clear the air. Earlier I saw a mouse with many whiskers looking at me. It somehow changed its position a little. No, there's another one. What is this one? Looks like a monkey. So the first one was a mouse, and now I see a monkey. They're quite close to each other. The monkey's on the left, on my left, and the mouse was on my right. I don't know why. I see animal spirits. I see something glittering. I can explain what it is. Something glittering that is below the monkey that I saw. Okay, this one that is glittering is a rabbit with long ears. Okay, so there's a rabbit lower than the monkey. So now I see three spirit animals already: a mouse, a monkey, and a rabbit. What else can we get from this one? Lately I've been seeing symbolisms of different animal spirits. I don't know why. So we have a mouse, a monkey, and a rabbit. Now there's a person with them. His eyes are closed. His eyes are closed and he has mustache. This person is as if he is lying down. He is on. It's as if that the monkey figure and the rat and the mouse. Was it the mouse? Yeah. The mouse figure and the monkey figure are on top of him, and the rabbit figure is below him. His eyes are closed as if he is sleeping. I don't know if these spirit animals are showing themselves to him. He has a mustache and a quite a long beard. I don't know if he's sleeping or meditating, but his eyes are closed and he feels very, very rested. So it can be possible that these three spirit animals are showing themselves to him in his dream. Okay, this is one. I have this feeling of an antelope. Yeah, like an antelope. Suddenly, the antelope appeared just beside the sleeping person. Oh, so many spirit animals. So I see 4 spirit animals already in these dreams. Maybe these 4 animals have special meaning in this person's life. They are speaking to him in his dream. Maybe each presence has a symbolism. Yeah, this bearded person who seems to be peacefully sleeping or in peaceful meditation. Okay. I don't know why the rabbit is shining. It's like silvery. Of all the spirit animals, this is the one that is really shining. The antelope is near him. I see the bearded man, I think also part in his dream. His eyes are open and he seems to be walking accompanied by this rabbit. No, not really accompanied by this rabbit, but he seems to be walking in his dream. He's walking towards the right. He has a very long beard. It covers almost his neck, and he's going towards the right. I think it is in his dream. I think he's dreaming that he is walking somewhere, and wherever he's walking, the background of the place where he's walking is a little bit blurry. Oh, it's as if he is coming out of a cave. Yeah, he's like coming out of the entrance of a cave. I don't know if it means he's coming out of a period of solitude and contemplation. It's as if, yeah, he's coming out of a cave where he might have spent some time in, and now he seems to be on his way out. The interesting thing about this cave that he's coming out is that inside the cave it's bright instead of dark. Oftentimes you would look at the cave as dark, but the contrast is the cave that he's leaving behind the inner part of the cave is bright, as if practically white, with some crystals, crystal light. It's like white and shining, with shining crystals in it. So it seems that instead of the cave being dark, the cave seems to be very, very bright, and he is coming out of the cave. Okay. I don't know why my memory is not very strong right now. Was it the first one that I saw, was it the mouse? I think so. Yeah, and then there was the monkey, the rabbit, and this antelope with horns, 2 horns. And now this hermit coming out of the cave. It is as if in a dream. Okay, that's it. I think that's it for now. So maybe we can ask for some clarification. Could you please, divine source, angels, please, we would like to ask for some clarification about this man who seems to be dreaming, who dreamt that he is coming out of a cave. Could you give us some clarification why he is coming out of the cave? This fell, but there seems to be many. Oh, it is 4. Okay, so no, it is how many? Okay, 4 cards fell out. These are the 4 cards that fell out. Let us try to see what they are. Okay, the first one, oh, okay, the 8 of Cups. The other one is, the Page of Cups. Okay, maybe we can already move the ball out, crystal ball out. Okay, and move these crystals out, and move this one out. We put here the other 2. We still do not know. Immediately 4 jumped out of the deck. Now we are using the Tower of Waite, and here, so we have the 8 of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so 3 of the cards, major arcade, 3 of the cards are cups. The cups symbolizes intuition, water, and water is very much in relation to love, emotions, even the inner world. Okay, so I feel that the 8 of Cups is related to the hermit coming out of the cave. So whatever it is, it seems that the hermit has just finished a certain chapter in his life and is coming out of the cave. But that chapter that he underwent seems to be bright. I feel that the hermit underwent a moment of transformation, and the result was very, very positive, because the cave that he is coming out of is very, very bright with crystals in it. I'm thinking the cave can also symbolize his inner self. That after he has underwent this period of introspection, this period of transformation, his inner self now is shining brightly. And just like these cups that are well stacked over each other, they are well organized, no? As if the hermit is already living this moment of contemplation and transformation, and he is now going out on a journey which is mysterious because there is the moon and it's a little bit dark. So the journey ahead of him is still a mystery, but it has been a very good chapter that he is finishing, because the cave is very, very bright. Now I feel that during his inner journey in the cave, or his inner self, his inwards journey, he had received a lot of messages from the divine and from the universe, which is symbolized by this fish in the Page of Cups. And after he has received all this message, He's now on his way out carrying whatever message he has received. His cup now, I think the cup is like a representation of his inner self, inner life, and he is bringing the beautiful things that he has received in this moment of contemplation and transformation within the cave, which can symbolize his inner self. We see here also the King of Wands, no, which is symbol of fire. So maybe as he goes out of the cave, he is filled with fire, filled with zeal. He is inflamed. He's coming out with fire burning in his heart. I feel that this cup is a cup that is overflowing right now, and is ready to touch the world, set the world on fire. Even here you can see here a lion with his tail on fire. I could just imagine this lion realizing that his tail is on fire. He will be running around the jungle or the forest. As he runs around the jungle or the forest, he will set fire to everything that his tail touches. So it's like, I feel that this hermit who is coming out of the cave will be like a lion whose tail is on fire, that everything that his tail touches, everything that he encounters along the way will be set on fire. And you see, even the crown of this King of Wands is on fire. So he is a person who is on fire, which you can see actually, when you look, the cave he was coming out of is so bright with crystal white. It's like, it reminds me of this one, a crystal that is very shiny, the clear crystal. So it's as if his soul and his heart is right now very clear and sparkling like a crystal. So he's a person who is on fire, and I feel that yes, it will create, his presence will create a lot of productive things. He will be touching the world, and beautiful things will grow from their encounter with this person who is on fire. So he's coming out, he's finished his moment of transformation. He has a lot of message to share to the world, and he's walking, it's not very slowly, but he's on the movement. Here you see the horse walking with certainty, and he is accompanied by the presence of the divine, can be symbolized by this living water, which is the river. And he's going out into the world, bringing the good things that he has received during his encounter. I see here a lizard. This lizard is getting my attention. I cannot remember anymore the meaning of the lizard. I think it has to do also with the ability to adapt to whatever situation. And the lizard has a tendency to change its skin depending on the environment it is. So it seems that this person has the gift of blending into the environment he is in. So it will be easy for him to interact with people, to blend with people, and there's a certain agility in him. He's able to he has that special skill, like the magician who has a special skill of special social skills that will allow him to insert himself to whatever environment he will be entering. So this is a fiery person, but even if he's on fire, he's able to do it in a subtle way, that he will set the world on fire, but in a subtle way. So you see here a combination of the lion on fire, and beneath it is a lizard that is biting on its tail. So somehow maybe the message that this brings is, yes, the message from the infinite, from the source, a special gift from the source, and it will somehow lead people to a sense of the eternity. I think the person is going to bring a special gift to the world, something that will help the world be better, something that will be in line with the plans of the infinite. And he is like an emperor that will be really will make a big influence to the world. He will really actively change the world by his presence and the fire that he is carrying within him. Very interesting about this person who was dreaming of coming out of a cave. Now, I'm just curious, maybe we can get some idea about these animal creatures, about this this mouse, this monkey, the antelope, and the rabbit. Oops, I haven't even, oh, okay, he wants to get out. Okay, let's just try to see. Okay, so one already came out. Judgment. Let's try to see. Okay, one fell down. What is this? Okay, one flipped together with this one, and then another one fell down. Let's try to see. And then this one is the only one that is left, the Queen of Swords. So the energy is that of the Queen of Swords. You can consider is that the main enemy of the animals. These are the ones that we previously had. So let's bring these guys out. We have Judgment. We have the King of Cups. Again, there are two cards of the Cups. Okay. Okay, so the energy, well, the last card is the Queen of Swords, no? And so the Queen of Swords somehow is filled, the Queen, for me, the Queen of Swords, she is full of compassion for those who are in need, those who are suffering, but at the same time, she imposes what is right and true. Justice, she imposes justice. So it's good, no? Because those who cannot speak for themselves, she becomes justice for those who are poor. I feel that this person who is coming out of the cave and is going to set everything around him in fire or ablaze will be a person that will promoting compassion for those who are in need, for the excluded in the society, but at the same time he will stand for what is right and what is true. In a certain sense, it's like being a voice also for the voiceless. And there is this angel which can symbolize the presence of being in touch with the universe and with the divine. And there are moon, symbols of the moon here. So there will be mysteries. He will be going through a journey that is also filled with mystery. But the sky is clear, there are birds in the clouds, so it's as if, yeah, it's the sword is pointing upwards. So as he tried to uphold the truth, he will be freeing people from the clouds of injustice and whatever untruth there is, and will help them have clearer skies, better lives, clearer lives. Somehow this is what I get from the idea of the Queen, you know? And Judgment, no? So the Judgment is, for me, the symbol right now. What I feel right now is that he will be bringing to the people the presence of the divine, and that mere presence of the divine will make people see what is right and what is wrong, what is true and what is just. The divine, the presence of the divine, symbolized by this angel with the trumpet, no? It will be ushering the awareness of the divine, and the awareness of the divine will teach people to see in themselves the things that they need to change. I don't think they will feel judgment from the divine. It's the presence of the infinite goodness that will make them realize the contrast of their life from this infinite goodness. They will feel the love of the divine to the point that they will realize the things that are in contrary to the goodness of the divine, and it is they themselves who see these things that needs to be changed, who will change themselves and their lives. And this person, this person who is coming out of the cave is like the King of Cups, again promoting love, and at the same time as he promotes love, he is in constant touch with his inner self. There's a ship, and the fish remains with him, so he will continue to receive downloads as he tries to fulfill his tasks of spreading love in the world. He will be constantly in touch with his inner self and constantly be receiving downloads and messages from the divine. I see here, no? He is contemplating on these cups. I feel like he will be immersed with the affairs of the world, but at the same time, as he is being immersed with the affairs of the world, just as the emperor or the king, who is immersed with his affairs as his role as a king, this person who will be concerned with the activities or responsibilities of the world, but at the same time, as he is working, he will be receiving downloads and gifts from the universe. So these things will be his source of strength as he faces his responsibilities and challenges in this new chapter of his life. You see here the Three of Wands. This is the person, no? He is not just a king who is sitting on a throne. This is a person who goes to the field, who goes to the periphery, and he is ready to remove his elegant garb in order to wear the garb of a traveler, the garb of a person who works in the field, a person who is among the grassroots. When you see it, there's a contrast between this elegant clothing and this clothing that is more tribal, more in touch with the peripheries, more in touch with the common people. So this will be a person who is not just in a throne, but a person who goes to the people, who really experiences the experiences of the people, who really is in touch with them. And he will be creating new life among the people he will be working on. There will be moments he will be looking back to the previous life that he has, no? It's like this person who's looking to the distant island, no? But it seems that he has decided to remain firm, to continue this new adventure that he is facing. He is just looking, maybe in reminiscence of the comfort of his pasts, but he seems to be contented to this new task that is given to him, which is going to be a little bit challenging because it is a new beginning. He will be starting something new. He will be beginning something that seems like it's something that has never been done before. And he will experience the challenges of the new beginnings. But the beauty also is that the land that he's working on is flat and empty, so he can really make big changes. He can plan without much obstacle. The land is free. So the situation that he will be in, this new chapter that he's going to begin in, he will not have to move anything. There will be no obstacles. All he has to do is to plant whatever he is receiving from the divine. So it seems that the universe has prepared everything before he has arrived. All he has to do now is to allow the universe and the divine to guide him in order that he will be able to fulfill the task that is before him. So he has his task already set for him. All he has to do is to allow himself to be guided and to allow himself to immerse, to really go into work, not to do it in haphazard way. It will be something that he will have to really immerse himself, to really feel the dirt, to really sweat in it. But it seems that there is a sense of fulfillment, because even though he is looking back to the past, he's looking at the past as if just in reminiscence, and there seems to be a sense of contentment. There's a sense of firmness, a sense of this task. He seems to have already accepted it. He has accepted already the challenge, and there is this certain courage and determination to get it through. And he has already started. There are already things that are beginning to grow, and somehow I see a bright future for this person, and it will be something that will change the world, something that will bring voice to those who are unheard, something that will bring justice to those who are suffering from injustices. This person will set fire to the world. Now, where does the animal come? I don't know why everything I see here in my reflection is about this person. How about these animal creatures? Could you kindly help me? they seem to be very quiet. I mean, I shuffled the card with the intention of asking about the animals, but then again, my interpretations and the rest is about the hermit, about this person who is sleeping. Oof. The animals, I didn't get any information about the animals, and I don't seem to be getting, except for this one, the fish. Maybe the animals just want to be silent, don't want to be described. The only thing I can get from these animal spirits is that, yes, they might be responsible for these gifts, for these downloads. Maybe the animals don't want to be described in this reading right now. Maybe they want to work silently. Okay, maybe I should respect it. The animals want to be quiet, but they are there. I think they are silently working in the background, and I think they are responsible for the downloads and the gifts, for the guiding. Well, I think we should respect that, because all I see now are messages about this person who is surrounded by these spirit animals, the one with the long beard and everything. In the dream, I see a person with long beard and mustache, but these guys that I see are young people. Could it be that he is an old soul? Could it be also that it is a symbolism that this person has gained a lot of wisdom? I am reminded right now, I'm thinking what is coming to me right now is that of Moses after he went up to the mountain in order to listen to God so that the 10 Commandments would be written. They said that this was the second time he went to the mountain, and when he returned, they say his face has changed. He started to have white beard, white hair, white mustache, everything. It's as if he's changed, and his face is glowing. It reminds me of this hermit coming out of the cave. The cave was glowing. It's as if I feel that this person has been enlightened after this moment of encounter with the divine. Just like Moses coming down from the Mount Sinai, from the mountain. They're carrying the tablets of the 10 Commandments. It's this person also is, sending a special message, bringing with him a special message from the divine. And as he goes out, I think he will have this feature of being young again. But the mustache, I think, symbolizes wisdom, that knowledge from the divine. But at the same time, I feel this person will come out as if he is younger than his age, and he will have the energy of a young person to accomplish whatever task he has. So if this person is a little bit old, after this experience with the divine, he will be strong, and he will have all the energy to change the world, to touch people's lives so that the people will change their own lives. He will not be this type of person who will be preaching at people like, change your life. And no. His presence itself will make the people experience the divine in their life. And this experience of the divine will lead the people to change their lives themselves. Without saying anything, this person will inspire people to change their lives. So this is a very, very unique way of touching people's lives. He will not be forcing the people. No. The people themselves, as they experience him in their life, will change their life. So it will be something that they themselves will do. Something that they will themselves want to do. I think that is what is here. So this person is going to be very busy, but he's going to have a lot of downloads. And I think these spirit animals don't want to be, they don't want to say anything, but they are there. They are there. And I think they are doing something very important, something very vital to help this person accomplish all these things. Well, I guess that's it for now. Thank you, and have a great day. Okay guys, I made a quick search on Mr. Google regarding the spirit animals. You can research on it even more closely if you want in the later, but what I get just in passing is with regards to the mouse spirit animal. When a mouse carries in your spirit as your spirit animal, it's time to get motivated and moving. So I guess if we relate that to the dream of the hermit, it's time for him to really work now. No need to delay anymore. Like the knight who starts galloping already. It's time for you to start doing something. No? So the mouse is sort of like a symbol that we need to start working already. And then with regards to the monkey, no, it says here, no, monkeys have a close relationship to humans and reproduce human behaviors through their social structuring. Ingenious and curious, the monkeys are often associated with playfulness and cheekiness. Okay, so there is this playful character that maybe you are invited to do as you go around setting the world in flame with your tail, the lion with the burning tail. No, if you're going to set out to change the world, I guess there will be an invitation for you to do it with playfulness and cheekiness. So you do it in a very light way, not in a that of a very serious prophet saying, "Repent, or the world will will fall apart." Okay, so this is more of a playful one. Yeah, it's your playful presence will be touching the hearts of people and set them aflame. No, so there's this light character. You don't have to make things very serious as you go out and set the world aflame. No, maybe this is what the message we can get from here. As for the rabbit, no, the rabbit spirit animal carries many complex images. It is associated with fear. So yeah, maybe because with this new adventure that you're going to face, there might be some element of fear in it, because the rabbit is timid in nature. So in a certain sense, you might be touching people's life in a gentle way, in a timid sense. You are not the imposing type of person. No? Yeah, playful, timid. It will be something that you will not impose. You will have this characteristic maybe of not imposing the world as you change the world, but also with fertility and creativity. Okay, so yeah, with all those symbols of the wands being starting to grow, no, so you will have to, your creativity will make your projects very fertile. Okay, so at the same time, no, this one, the last one, the antelope, no, yes, it looks like an antelope, but I don't know, I keep thinking of the ibex also, the ibex, I don't know how to pronounce it, ibex or ibex, no, it's similar to the antelope. So I decided to research them both. Okay, for the antelope, when antelope springs in as your spirit animal, it's time for watchfulness. Okay, so as you go through fulfilling this new mission that you are facing, there's an importance also to be very watchful also. Antelope as totem animal belongs to those of pure heart. I think it was symbolized by that cave that is completely white and bright with crystals in it. You are coming out of your transformation, coming out of the cave. You're coming out with a pure heart, a heart that is cleansed by the experience with the divine. And you need to be watchful, because a heart that is bright and shining will attract things. Especially, there will be evil also that might be attracted also towards you. So there may be a need for you to be watchful. Okay, and then with the kind of the ibex is quite interesting, because when I look at the ibex, the message is somewhat similar to that of this last one about the antelope. It says here, in general, like the lemming, ibex symbolism is a message for you to separate yourself from toxic people. Most likely you have been in a relationship with these individuals for as long as you can remember. You even have a strong bond with them. Okay. However, the spirit animal advises that it is not enough reasons to keep them around if they are, or if all they do is hurt you. Moreover, ibex meaning warns that having self-esteem that is too low or too high can prevent you from achieving life goals. Okay, so you need to make a certain balance. You have to maintain a good self-esteem, but not too low and not too high. I mean, not to be too overconfident to the point that you'll become proud, and not too low that you will become timid and fearful. Maybe the rabbit and the ibex are warning you that there will be a danger for you because of this new playful nature of you, childlike nature of you, there will be a temptation for you to be timid and not assertive. Maybe you need to set a certain balance where you will not be timid, but at the same time not overbearing also. So somewhere in the middle, maybe this is the invitation for you. And the invitation, I don't know why the ibex came, but the ibex is saying, yeah, you might be in a relation, for some of you might be in a relationship right now that is causing you a lot of hurt and making it difficult for you to go through life. No, it's not robbing you of the happiness that you should be enjoying right now, especially after this moment of transformation. So if there are people like that in your life right now, even if you have already spent several years with them or a very long time with them, if they are very toxic people and they really put you down, it seems like you will have to distance yourself from them, so that you will be able to accomplish your work with enthusiasm, creativity, and everything. Yeah, if you have a person who is negative, they will dampen you. And even if you have this unlimited source of enthusiasm, still, it's like a person who, at least like a campfire that is aflame. If you douse water in it constantly, it affects the fire. Even if the fire continues, because it's very strong, still the water that is dousing over the fire somehow dampens and keeps the fire from really becoming fully aflame. Okay, so yeah, maybe this is something for some of you to consider. If there is somebody who is toxic, maybe you should consider distancing yourself away from them, because you have a special mission to accomplish right now. You are receiving a lot of downloads from the universe, and you need to accomplish that. Okay. Well, anyway, this is just a bonus part that you research a little bit more about the spirit animals. They want to be quiet, so I will not disturb them anymore. What I did was just to see what they symbolize, and just that. I guess maybe that's the reason also they say, you can always research it with Mr. Google. No need for you to discover it from the cards. Maybe also that's another way of them telling, no need for you to research from the cards. You can get it from Google. Okay, anyway, so that's it for now. Have a great day.